1,000 athletes, many different sports, all making a difference. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Jill Schoeniger. She is a volunteer and coach for the Special Olympics of Montgomery County. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, Jill. Thanks for having us.
This is an amazing opportunity for many athletes to participate in sports that they love. But give us an idea as to how Special Olympics works, because many people think this is a once-a-year opportunity, but these athletes dedicate themselves to their sports all year long.
They do. It's true. I think a lot of people think it's for children and it's a one-day event at a track and field because that's what people have seen. But it's actually year-round. Our athletes train for at least 8 weeks before they compete in an event. So you might have an athlete who trains for basketball in the spring and summer, and then in the fall they play soccer, and then in the winter they ski. So they do it year-round, which is great.
Now, these athletes are making a difference in their own lives, in their own development, but they're also acting as ambassadors, and they're acting as ambassadors for their sports and for themselves. Talk to us a little bit about the difference that you see in the development of an individual athlete.
It's been wonderful. I started volunteering about 19 years ago, and some of the first athletes I met, they were quiet and they were shy, and then you put them on a basketball court and they score a basket, and suddenly their life changes for them. They have people who are happy for them. It's a very positive environment, which it wasn't always positive for them in the school systems. So when they get out and play, they make friends. I think Special Olympics is a huge social outlet for them, which is wonderful. And they make friends not just with the athletes themselves, but with the coaches, and then their families get involved. It's really a whole community involvement.
It's a wide variety of ages as well.
It is. You can start training at age 6, start competing at age 8, and then there's no end point. So we have athletes that might start playing soccer when they're younger, then they might play bocce when they're older, golf when they're older. So we have lifetime sports as well as team sports as well as individual sports.
Now, this is year-round, and there are different games and competitions throughout the year.
That's true. That's true. The athletes compete locally first, and then they go into sectional events in Pennsylvania, and then we have state games. So the western part of the state hosts the winter games, Penn State hosts us in the summertime, and then Villanova hosts us in the fall.
Now, athletes can actually go on to a national and even international level of competition?
They can. We have national games and international games every 4 years, just like winter and summer, just like the real Olympics.
Now, there are also different sports, so an athlete can really find his or her niche and find something that they love.
That's what's nice, because you have some athletes who are a little bit quieter, who might like the individual sports. You might have someone who's a great runner who can do long distance running and do track and field. And then you might have somebody who's a little bit more social, likes to be a part of the team, and then they can do soccer, volleyball, basketball, so they can really find their own way.
This really takes a network of volunteers to make this all happen.
It does. It does. It takes everything from a one-day event volunteer who just come out and cheer the athletes on, help us serve food, things like that. And then you have coaches who, you kind of end up being year-round. I don't think you usually just do one sport. Once you do one sport, you can't wait for the next season to start. I only have 6 weeks of the year when I'm not coaching, and I kind of miss it when I'm not coaching. Everybody thinks it's a break for me, and actually I miss it. And then we also have people who help organize events, fundraising events, training events, so pretty much anything.
Now, you do have an upcoming event. It's the 15th Annual Special Olympics Montgomery Golf Classic. This is on September the 6th. Talk to us a little bit about this event, because this event really does make a difference year-round.
It does. It's our largest fundraiser. It's important to know that Special Olympics, we don't get any government funding. It's all raised through corporate donations and private donations. So it's really important for us to have this big fundraiser at Talmore Country Club, September 6th. And you can come out and golf. You can be a sponsor. You can sponsor a hole. You can sponsor an athlete to play. Or you could also make an in-kind donation. And it's very important, as I said, largest fundraiser. So it's a big day for us.
And we just have a short time left, but by being a sponsor, being a golfer, how are those funds actually used? How do they go back and make a difference for Special Olympics?
It's great because it's all in Montgomery County, and so that means you help with training fees, you help buy uniforms, pay for transportation to get to the different state events.
And it all makes a difference for those athletes. If people are interested in signing up or being a sponsor, they can just visit your website for more information.
Absolutely. Go to our website. We'd love to have them.
All right. Very good. And all of that happens on September the 6th. Thanks so much for being with us.
Great. Thank you.
We've been talking with Jill Schoeniger. I'm Jill Horner.